Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 2 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of really Pitt County, where Beaufort County Sheriff's Office is involved in the investigation of a crime. Now, Sheriff Scott Hammond said on Tuesday a Sheriff's Office employee reported a social media post alleging animal neglect by that employee. An internal investigation immediately began. According to Hammonds, the employee lives in Pitt County, which is also where he says the alleged animal neglect happened. Now, the sheriff noted Pitt County Animal Control and asked for an investigation. The employee is currently on administrative leave pending the results of the investigation, according to the sheriff's office. Now, we also want to highlight the high number of flu cases in eastern North Carolina, getting so high that Carolina East Medical Center is putting up limits on its visitation. Now, starting on Monday, Carolina East Medical Center will limit visitation to 2 visitors at least 12 years old per patient at a time. The hospital says the limitation is intended to prevent the spread of respiratory illnesses. And now for a look at your weather forecast. Again, we continue to watch cloud cover slowly work its way over eastern North Carolina. It's been a slow draw so far, but we've got rain showers on the way, and thicker clouds can be seen back on the western half of our state, but also across parts of Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama. That whole system, again, is going to be moving into eastern North Carolina coming up over the next, we'll give it about 36 hours. We're going to see some raindrops as early, possibly later on tonight, but most of the rain we're going to be seeing out of this system is going to be coming in from around noon tomorrow to, I would give it around 9 to possibly even 10 p.m. tomorrow night. Now, there will be rain showers ahead of that noon arrival estimation, but that's when I think the widespread noticeable rain, not the kind of spotty stuff, is really going to start to show up. Currently looking again at thickening cloud cover over eastern North Carolina. This is a view through our Washington cam. Right now, 60-degree air temperature, comes with a west-southwesterly breeze at 10 miles an hour and a little bit more cloud cover than what we had earlier this morning. Current air temperatures, most of us in the upper 50s, few of us in the low 60s. We've got New Bern, Washington, and Swan Quarter, along with Goldsboro, all coming in at 60 degrees. Those of you watching in closer to the Virginia line, looking at more of the mid-50s, 55 degrees in Elizabeth City, as well as Ahoskie and, well, Roanoke Rapids currently coming in at 54 degrees. But compared to where we were yesterday, just about all of eastern North Carolina is looking at warmer conditions. Obviously, Kenansville and Jacksonville staying steady for right now in terms of air temperatures compared to what we had yesterday. But from today into tomorrow, we're going to be cooling down again. Now, of course, with every down, there is an up. Next week, we're going to be getting rather toasty towards the middle to tail end of the week. So if you're hoping for some warmer weather, we've got it on the way. It's just going to have to come after this weekend. Right now, the southwesterly winds blowing in at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Those winds will start to shift a bit and relax later on tonight as those rain showers roll in. May actually happen again technically early tomorrow morning. But regardless, tomorrow we're going to be faced with more of a northeasterly breeze coupled with cloud cover and raindrops. That's going to keep us cool. Normally we gain about 20 degrees of heat through the day. So as we take a look at tomorrow morning, starting out 42 degrees, naturally add 20 to it, we would expect to see air temperatures in the low 60s, 62 degrees. Not going to be the case. We've got air temperatures that are going to stop right in the low 50s. That's about as warm as they're going to get, thanks to the northeasterly winds, thanks to the cloud cover and the raindrops. So tomorrow is again going to be a cool day. We'll lose out on the rain showers along with the cloud cover coming up for Sunday, but the cold air is going to be sticking with us. It's going to take some time for us to really get air temperatures back to average and back above average. But here's what we've got early Saturday morning. And again, some spot showers around the east, not a lot there. But once we get to around 11, we'll really start to see that big push of moisture coming in, generally out of the west-southwest and heading to the east-northeast. At 4 p.m., all of eastern North Carolina is largely going to be getting wet. Now, again, these are light to moderate rain showers, anticipating about I'd give it a half an inch to maybe an inch of rain. If we get some heavier downpours, an inch could certainly be possible for some. But right now, again, it's not looking like we'll see any sort of flooding threat, even though this is the same low pressure system that has caused quite a bit of flooding headaches along the West Coast. We have tracked this area of low pressure since it made landfall around the Los Angeles area, really it was San Luis Obispo, just north, kind of between LA and San Francisco, where that low made landfall, then moved its way over Las Vegas, across the Four Corners, and well, right now it's moving its way across Arkansas. It will be with us, really the low moving overhead tomorrow evening. But with a lot of the rain showers extending out ahead of that low, we will start to feel the raindrops again early on in the morning. The heaviest stuff, though, reserved for the PM hours of the day. There you can see it moving its way off the coast by Sunday morning, leaving us with clearing skies and mostly sunny conditions. But with that high pressure system set up off to our west, we're going to see more of a north to northwesterly wind flow. That will keep us cool for Sunday and potentially even Monday as well. But that high, it's going to follow that low pressure system. It's going to be moving out to the Atlantic. And once that happens, our winds swing right on back around again, coming in out of the south. And that will lead to an air temperature warm up that will take us well past our seasonal average of the upper 50s and put us into the upper 60s for Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Friday, 73 degrees, does come with a 20% chance of rain, but at this point, I'm not worried about a 20% chance of rain. I'm looking at 73, thinking, all right, time for some outdoor activities. If you got anything fun for Christmas that requires some outdoor playtime, I think Friday, at least at this point, is looking okay for it. Obviously, Wednesday and Thursday are going to be spectacular as well. But yeah, we're going to be dealing with some cooler air temperatures this weekend. Well, that's all we have time for today's 2 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Friday. We'll see you back here coming up at 3.